Hey guys, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. Some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. I want to go ahead and say happy Thanksgiving, guys. I hope you all are enjoying your wonderful day today. Even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, just take the time to treat yourself. Eat nice food today. Relax, kick back, take some time for yourself, guys. You are important. Your health is important. Your mental fortitude is important. Just take care of yourself, guys. Take some time. I know the work life and such can be really, really stressful, especially this time of year as we're getting closer to the holidays and well, yep, work life can be a bit hellish, especially if you work in corporate America. But anyway, guys, I am here to relieve your stresses and entertain y'all for the next 18 minutes. Please sit back and enjoy. This is Tennis Ace, Kei-kun's Path. Let's go ahead and jump right back in. All right, alarm chain, you're up, and let's go. Okay. There it is. The whatever hell this is lunchbox. What is in there today? Seafood? Ding, 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 we have a winner! But seriously, why should I care if my food is messy? It's all gonna get mixed up in my stomach either way. It's also going to turn into shit inside your body anyway. Does that mean you'd eat shit to speed up the process? I mean, please not talk about eating shit during lunchtime. Sorry. Shuichi huffs grumpily, grabbing his pair of chopsticks and quickly separating the two. Ooh. Mwah! Magnifique. He opens the lid to his lunchbox, revealing a very well-organized and pretty-looking lunch. The contrast between the two sitting side by side is so stark it nearly makes me laugh. Well, that and the way Saya is looking at it. Saya eyes his food with desire, looking back and forth between her own lunchbox and his. Shokan, No! He cuts her down before she even has time to finish her sentence. At least let me finish talking! I already know what you're going to ask. Are you really sure of that? I might have wanted to ask you something completely different. Different from what? From asking for your lunchbox. See? That's what you were going to ask me. Shuichi is crazy good with words sometimes. He quickly got her to admit that this is what her planning was from the start. Oh, come on. Yours is a girl's lunchbox. Wouldn't it suit me better? If it really is a girl's lunchbox, the last person at this table that should have it is you. Gah! Oh, come on, pretty please. From negotiating to pleading, Saya is sure as quick to discard her dignity. I already said no. Just eat your food. Yet Shuichi doesn't budge. He calmly ignores her, lazily munching on his food. You're so stingy. I should ask Hitoka-chan to pack my lunch for me, too. Please don't try to take advantage of my little sister. What's the big deal? She packs a lunchbox for you. I don't ask her to. She just does it because she wants to, and I eat it because I don't want to upset her. Are you saying you wouldn't eat it otherwise? No, of course I'd eat it. Hitoka's food is delicious. One second, guys. My throat's kind of scratchy. Well, she lives with your mother, so it was either learning how to cook or dying of food poisoning. That's true. Heh, at least someone in the family can cook. Shuichi's attention quickly snaps to me. He sits in his spot, blinking in confusion at my statement. What do you mean? What about me? Oh shit, I let it slip! Saya immediately freezes up as she notices my blunder. No, I mean in the household. Yeah, I meant that at the least someone in that house knows how to cook. You know, since you don't live with them, you don't count. Shit, was I too obvious? That's true. You could certainly see it that way. Saya and I breathe out a collective sigh of relief. Thank God you're gullible, Shuichi. Oh, I almost forgot. Did you guys hear the news yet? Oh yeah, that's true. Katsuragi-sensei came over to our class this morning to tell us. You mean about Shima-sensei being sick, right? Yeah, that came as a shock to me too. Class rep shows up out of nowhere, putting a hand on Shuichi's shoulder. Though she has a gentle smile on her face, her voice sounds oddly stern. They both look awkwardly at each other for a few seconds. Class rep walks behind Shuichi, putting her hands on his shoulder and leaning on him a bit. Right, Shokan? Ow, Ayuka-chan, you're hurting me! She wears a sweet smile on her face, but her hands are squeezing Shuichi's shoulder so hard that I'm afraid she'll puncture him with her claws. I give up! Shuichi taps her arm frantically, like a wrestler tapping out of a fight he can't win. Well, anyway, I'm glad you guys heard the news. Bye! She merrily walks out of the classroom, skipping on her step. What was that about? I thought I was going to die. I wonder if something happened to Aya-chan today. Seriously, is no one worried about me right now? Saya waves him off. You'll be fine, don't worry about it. You're such jerks! The sound of the door echoes. Ah! June walks through the door. I'm so shocked by his sudden appearance that I'm left unable to react as the tiger plops down on his chair. What? Are you okay, Kobayashi-kun? You don't look so hot. I'm fine. Really, you don't look fine. You look like crap. No offense. None taken. He rummages through his bag, pulling out his own lunchbox. He looks at it for a few seconds with a sour expression, eventually shoving it back into his bag and settling it down on the floor. You're not gonna eat it? I don't have much of an appetite right now. June slumps down on his table. What happened today that's got you so down? My competition's tomorrow, remember? Oh, is that... Shuichi jabs me square in my ribs with his open hand. Jeez, his hand feels like a knife stabbing right through me. Ow! I painfully rub my side as Shuichi glares at me. It's fine, Shuichi-san. I already expected Yuichi-san to forget anyway. Ah! Oh, fuck. The way I said it made it transparent that I had forgotten about it. Sorry, June. I swear I was going to watch you, honest. Yeah, there's no point anyway. I've been forbidden from taking part by my parents. What? Why? I've gotten a little ill recently, and they decided it'd be better if I didn't push myself. Is it that again? June nods. The expression on his face is so strained. That? What's that? Oh, how do I put it? I had to take June-kun to the infirmary last week because of a, spike in blood pressure caused by stress. He got dizzy and felt lightheaded. That triggered a panic attack, so he couldn't breathe. June stares at Shuichi in amazement, completely bewildered by his words. You have excellent memory, Shuichi-san. I try. Anyway, they're really going to keep you from participating because of that, then? Yeah, said I wasn't allowed to touch the piano until the doctor okayed me again. They're afraid I'd relapse. It's bullshit. Whoa, I never thought I'd live to see the day when a cuss word would come out of your mouth. I'm really pissed, so don't be surprised. Saya starts patting him on the back, talking to him with a sweet, gentle voice. Aw, there. You'll be better soon. You'll feel better soon, I promise. Mizuguchi-san, I'm not a child. Really? Because you certainly act like one sometimes. I guess I can't disagree with that. Oh, so he does have some self-awareness. Aren't you guys supposed to be trying to make me feel better? We are, but teasing you is too much fun. You suck. Yeah. I'm just joking to try and get you to lighten up. Shuichi runs his fingers through June's head for a few seconds, and he starts vigorously tousling it. Lighten up a little, will ya? Sho-san, stop it! Well, aren't you two cute together? June smiles, drumming his fingers on his table. You know, I could just go to the competition anyway. Without your parents' approval? It's not like they can stop me from going on stage anyway. I'm old enough to make decisions for myself. Sorry to burst your bubble, but the age of majority is 20 years old, not 19. Gah! You could just show up there without saying anything and perform as if nothing happened. I mean, I don't think your parents will have told the staff about you not participating anymore. Oh, that's true. Don't give him ideas. Oh, come on, he's old enough to know what he wants to do. I'm not telling him he should do it, but if he cares more about participating in the competition than caring for his health, what's it to you? But he... Fine, he can do whatever he wants, you're right. Saya blinks multiple times in confusion. That's weird, you're usually self-righteous to a fault. I was looking forward to arguing with you. It's no fun if you just lie down and take it. When did you turn into a Rushihara? She smiles, shrugging in delight. I understand why he does it. Antagonizing you is loads of fun. To borrow a phrase from June, you suck. Saya laughs, snorting every now and then. Oh good, you're all here. No. Kasuk walks into the room carrying a thick magazine in his hands. Kei-chan, what are you doing here? Take a look at this. He throws the magazine on the center of the table, nearly knocking down some of our food. It's this month's copy of Saitama's Spomag. Look at what it says on the cover. Let's see, it's... Saya gasps, picking up the magazine and nearly shoving her face in it. Eh? What is it? Is something wrong? It's you, Yuichi-kun! You're on the cover of the magazine! What? Give me that! I snatch the copy away from her hand and examine it myself. Shuichi and June try scooting closer to see it as well, but I can't help but feel a bit claustrophobic. It's true! The cover says Rising Star Month. They dedicated this edition to writing articles about promising athletes in multiple fields. That's, pretty cool, actually. That's not all either. Look inside. We've all got our own articles, even me. Oh wow, gimme! He snatches it out of my hands and starts flipping through the pages excitedly. Hey, I wasn't done with that! Shh! Aha! Found mine! Let's see, what does it say? Scouts will want to be keeping an eye on 18-year-old Shuichi Urata, who should be graduating from high school this year. Urata has become well known as one of Japan's best setters and has received the Saitama Best Setter Award 3 times in a row already. Urata's superior precision as a setter, coupled with a varied offensive repertoire, make him the foundation of his team's attack. Many professional teams have expressed an interest in scouting him after he has finished with his studies. When approached for an interview, setter Urata declined to comment. That's odd, I don't remember being approached for an interview. Let's see, what else is here? Even so, we firmly believe that setter Urata has a bright future ahead of him, if he chooses to pursue a career in volleyball. And it wouldn't be at all unthinkable if he became the face of Japan's national team sometime in the near future, as he...
Alright, that's enough. Quit hogging the spotlight. I want to see my article, too.
Keisuke takes the magazine forcefully from Shuichi. What? Did you already read yours? At least let me finish mine.
I didn't. As soon as I saw it, I came over to show you guys. Learn to share. Let's see. Keisuke Rushihara was already a very discussed name in the media as a young aspiring athlete, is also the heir of the multimillionaire Urushihara Corporation. While he's been toiling behind Michimaya for a while, we have seen some steady climb in his national rank, and many believe he might soon make a breakthrough. Urushihara's style is based around strategy and analysis, and many have compared his superior tactics to Japan's #1 player, Takagi Tanabe, who stayed as #1 in Japan for the past 3 years. Only the future will tell what we can expect from this young athlete, but we have high hopes for him. Not only that...
Alright, that's enough. Give it back now. The two start wrestling for the magazine, pulling on it on a childish dispute of tug-of-war. Stop behaving like kids! I don't care, I want to finish reading my article.
It's my magazine, I'm the one who bought it. I get to read mine first. Guys, you're making too much...
Shut up!
Shut it!
The two continue to struggle for the magazine. Eventually, just as we already expected, Shuichi wins and takes the magazine from Keisuke. This result was already pretty obvious, considering how much stronger Shuichi is. But... Kei-kun's hand slips and Shuichi loses his balance when the magazine is suddenly released. He tumbles back on his seat and ends up hitting Jun square in the face with the magazine. Ow! What? Jun-kun, are you alright? Settle down, it's just a magazine. You're not gonna break his nose with that. I could have hit him in the eye. What if he... Jun gives him a few taps on the shoulder, rubbing his own nose with a pained expression.
Shuichi-san, I'm fine. Just please don't hit me in the face anymore.
Yes. Jun grabs hold of the magazine in Shuichi's hand and takes it away from him. He does it so gently and smoothly that Shuichi doesn't even register it at first. What? Hey!
I want to read the article on Yuichi-san. He's on the cover, so I imagine he must have a more detailed article. And remember, you just hit him in the face with the damn thing. At least let him use it as he wants to.
That's fair.
What? But that's my
Shh. Saya calmly shuts him down before he has the chance to really say anything.
Saitama's very own rising star, Yuichi Michimaya, is set to have his professional debut at the end of this year, with many people anxious to see how he performs in his last year in the junior rankings, as that could set the tone for the beginning of his career. Despite a few setbacks in later years and having some performance issues when it counted most, Michimaya is still cited by many sports critics to be one of Japan's most promising athletes across all categories. He has the body of a trained athlete, keen senses and reflexes, the mind of a chess master. He's a force to be reckoned with on the courts. Will this be the year when he finally beats Takagi Tanabe and claims the title of Japan's #1 junior? We can only speculate at this point, but many of us hope to see it. Shuichi looks up from the magazine for a second, giving me a pointed stare. Mind of a chess master? Really? Hey, I'm not the one who wrote this. Still, that's really high praise coming from them. I'm not surprised. The chief editor of this magazine has always had a boner for Yuichi. What? Mizuguchi-san! What? It's true. Even when he loses, he gets glowing reviews every time. He's had something written about him in this magazine almost every month for the past 3 years. That level of fanaticism sounds like something my dad would do.
Your dad's a fan of Yuichi?
Fan doesn't even begin to describe it.
Oh really? What's he like?
He has all your matches from the past 4 years recorded. He watches them often and he always shows up to your games, even when they're halfway across the country. What? Sounds like you should get a restraining order on him, Yuichi. No offense. It's fine, my dad means well, but he can definitely be a little intense. Well, I can certainly see the family resemblance. What do you mean?
Kei-kun sighs, rubbing the bridge of his nose in exasperation.
No, nothing. Never mind.
Jun cocks his head to the side in confusion, a gesture that has easily turned into the most adorable thing I've seen all day.
Well, now that that's all well and done, can I have the magazine, please? I want to see my article. Oh, there isn't one.
The air immediately goes frigid.
What do you mean there isn't one?
Saya-chan, calm down.
What are you talking about? I am calm.
The constant cracking of her knuckles says otherwise.
Oh no, they didn't overlook you. It's just that this month's edition is focused on male players. Next month is apparently for the girls.
Ah. Her body relaxes, we instinctively relax with her. I was already preparing myself for a Saya temper tantrum.
Why didn't you say so earlier? You almost gave me the wrong idea here, Kei-kun.
She playfully slaps him multiple times on the back.
Ow, ow, ow! Mizuguchi-san, it hurts! Oh, don't be such a baby. It was just some light taps. As if a cute little girl could hurt you.
Where's the cute little girl? I don't see her.
Oh, Irada. Do you want me to punch you?
Saya-chan, you're as scary as a Yakuza leader right now.
Jeez, you're so mean!
I'm just honest.
Then don't be!
Hey, what's that at the gate? My attention immediately snapped to the side, where I see Jen staring intently at the window. What's wrong, Jen? Hey, is that guy riding a horse?
Huh?
Everyone's attention immediately snaps to the front gate, as we see what looks like a white horse galloping towards the entrance.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
Yep, without a doubt, that's someone riding on horseback towards the entrance.
Is that Ayoka-san? What? Ayoka?
The horseman comes to a stop in front of the building. Class rep walks up to him and seems to be greeting him. So that's the new student, huh?
Wait, there's actually a new student?
Yeah, they informed all the third-year classrooms since he'd be transferring here from Europe. They wanted to make sure everyone would receive him well. He's transferring to this classroom, actually.
Wait, what?
Where? Oh, God, my throat. Where's he transferring from? France, if I'm not mistaken.
Whoa, a French boy? He must be so dreamy. Oh, I bet he's gonna be cute, too.
Shit! The last thing I need is more competition. Now I won't be able to get with any girl. Let's face it, you wouldn't have had a chance even if you were the last guy in here. Ha! That's too mean! There, bro. We'll get through this together. Shouldn't you be telling me that that's not true? Oh, I'm supposed to lie?
You suck! Everyone, meet Victor.
Before we know it, class rep has already shown up in our class, another fox following in tow. He stood quite a bit taller than class rep, his face covered by a beige fur that descended down towards his neck and disappeared inside his uniform. He wore a meek smile as he half hid behind class rep, despite easily standing over her.
Hero?
His voice came out as a near squeal. It almost looked like his fur was tinted red. Not to mention his Japanese. His Japanese sounded so completely broken right now.
He's so cute! Oh, he's adorable!
The girls that were still in the classroom immediately crowd over him, touching and pulling on him as he looked at them in a panic.
Laissez-moi respirer un peu, s'il vous plaît.
Kei-kun twitches as he hears the boy talk.
Kia, his French sounds so cute!
His words seem to drive the girls even more wild. Class rep seems to be standing to the side, giggling in delight at this little show.
Alright, that's enough.
Kei-kun pushes his way through the mob, reaching up next to the fox and separating all the girls from him.
Everyone stop already, this is ridiculous. What? Who are you? Aren't you just a second year?
Alright guys, I'm gonna pause it right here. Guys, have a happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell with a super thanks or a tip if you can, it always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!